Welcome to Creamer Media's Resources Watch, a weekly video roundup of the events and people making and shaping the news in the mining industry. This week, unique refinery concept enters first phase. Harmony planning further 73 megawatts of green electricity generation. And Implats contributes 13 billion rand in taxes and royalties to the South African government. Global industry body, the International Zinc Association, says the first phase of its bold plan to implement South Africa's own zinc refinery has started.
We need a refinery to supply zinc for rail, for steel, for the treatment of steel used in mines, underground mines, primarily for corrosion protection. For the second area, it would be for die casting of components, but that's something that has declined in South Africa. It's going to have to be rebuilt. But the main area is for galvanizing of steel and galvanizing of steel sheet. And then we would obviously be able to export that into Southern Africa and into the rest of Africa. And the key areas would be Kenya, Ethiopia, Egypt, possibly Morocco and Algeria, although they probably will draw out of Europe because it's closer. But certainly in sub-Saharan Africa, we would be able to export and to probably other countries in the Indian Ocean area.
Harmony Gold now has a comprehensive renewable rollout plan in place for South Africa, with plans of 73 megawatts of green electricity generation.
The first 30 megawatt of that is going to be built in the Free State. It's really on the back of our long life assets and supporting them. Being Chapong, Pakistan, that area there, and obviously the plants that we have there. That is really a pay-as-you-go kind of plants that we're going to build. So we're not building it with our own cash. The second part of that is really phase 2, as we call it, is that we would like to add another 73 megawatt to that portfolio. We're not sure if we're going to do it ourselves. And obviously nowadays there are some, really money around for available to build these plants. And then, after that, obviously to expand it even through some wind wheeling and things like that to try and get base loads going. So we are busy with that. And as far as PNG is concerned, we obviously get most of our power from hydropower. So that is in any case an area where we use hydropower mostly for generation of our power.
Implats has contributed 13 billion rand in taxes and royalties to the South African government for the 12 months to June 30.
This record financial performance has resulted in a lot of value for not only the shareholders that we have just explained, but also for other important stakeholders. So if I look at government, communities and employees, in total, there is 44 billion rand in which these three key stakeholders participated. Our taxes and royalties increased from 3.1 billion to 19.1 billion, and that is a meaningful contribution to the fiscus of the three jurisdictions in which we operated. Communities participated in around 3 billion. The bulk of that was in our Tier 1 local community procurement to the value of 2.7 billion, and then also we invested in social expenditure and contributed to the program to combat the COVID-19 pandemic in local communities. And then lastly, our employees participated in roughly 22 billion, and that was in the form of normal salaries and bonuses earned, as well as equity and profit participation, combined with our social and labor plan, which focuses on skills development, the improvement on housing and living conditions, and then all the investment that we've done to combat COVID-19 internally within the company.
For mining news as it breaks, stay logged on to miningweekly.com and register for our free daily newsletter.